In this video, we will be taking a trip to the Rockstar Illuminati Zone. Did an ex-Rockstar employee release a screenshot for the next Red Dead game? Is a remastered Red Dead Redemption actually happening? We will find all of this out in today's video. Honestly, like X-Files music aside and Illuminati stuff aside, this is some pretty interesting information. Also, it's not 100% confirmed just because it's not from Rockstar, so if you don't like hearing speculation or seeing certain images which might give us a clue about the next Red Dead game, click off the video. It's not for you. But for everyone else, let's begin. This is the image that started it all. A few days ago, this was found on an artist's website who is an ex-Rockstar employee who worked for Rockstar San Diego. I'll go ahead and actually confirm this by putting up these two pictures. You can see his name is Matt Klein, or that's the website. And actually the image link, if you try and go to it now, you can see it says access denied. The guy figured this all out, or Rockstar made him figure it all out. And now he has denied people access to this image on his website. Unfortunately though, it already got out before he got to that, so we can now see it. But Matt Klein, if we look up his name, he actually has a LinkedIn account, and you can see his previous work, Rockstar San Diego. So that just confirms who he was. Getting back to the image. Right off the bat, I'm sure you've already noticed that this doesn't really look like Red Dead Redemption. It looks a lot newer, it looks a lot better. The grass and the vegetation looks significantly improved from Red Dead Redemption. Also, like, the clouds in the sky look a lot better. The lighting looks a lot better too. And some technical terms, if you wanted to break it down even further, people reported that there's a bunch of chromatic aberration all over the place, and there's anti-aliasing in this picture as well, which, at least with chromatic aberration, from what I've been told, wasn't in many games when Red Dead Redemption originally came out. So we can kind of rule off that this is a pre-development picture or screenshot of Red Dead Redemption. Because of those features that I just mentioned, it appears to be that this image is rendered or was made in GTA 5's Rage engine, so the newest version of the engine that Rockstar makes games on. In the picture, you obviously can see a little bit of a character about to walk in this little cabin. Also, to the left, you can see some mountains in the back. And then to the right, you can sort of see what looks to be a river running behind it. Now, the question that all of this brings up is this a picture from the new Red Dead game, or is this a Red Dead Redemption remastered screenshot? Obviously, you can see in the bottom right, it says Red Dead Redemption, but I wouldn't pay too much attention to that. Someone over on the GTA forums actually went looking in Red Dead Redemption for locations that fit this sort of description. And this house right here, you can see, this is the screenshot he took. It's not 100% like the one that we just saw in the photo. It's similar, but it's not the same. And a lot of other people went looking for this little cabin as well, and almost all of them came back sort of empty-handed. Nobody could find a cabin that looks 100% like this in this location with the mountains and the river. So the conclusion people have come up with is that this isn't in Red Dead Redemption. And that leads to the question, well, if it's not in Red Dead Redemption, if people think this picture is a Red Dead Redemption remastered, why would Rockstar make a new cabin or a new shed or a new house like this in this location? Like, if it's a remastered, they wouldn't add anything new to the game. They would just make it more updated. They would make the graphics look better. They wouldn't add anything new. Another user on the GTA forums came up with this picture, and this is just one of the ideas of where this location is. Obviously, you can see kind of south of the Great Plains. Some other people were saying around Thieves Landing in Red Dead Redemption, but both of those locations were in that leaked Red Dead map that we saw a few weeks ago. You can see at the bottom left, there's the Great Plains, and then kind of where those green dots are, that is where Thieves Landing would be, which, taking that into account now, led a lot of people to believe that if this location isn't in Red Dead Redemption, that would mean it wouldn't be in a Red Dead Remastered, which would mean this location or this screenshot is from the newest or the next Red Dead game. In case anyone was wondering, here's a screenshot from Red Dead Redemption. You can just see, like, it's totally different than the picture that was just on the screen. The picture of the shack looks way better than the actual Red Dead picture. So that's why I believe it's not a pre-released screenshot when it was in alpha or beta of Red Dead Redemption. The next crazy bit of information we have comes from Reddit user Gowdy Knight. I will leave a link to all this stuff in the description, by the way, if you want to go check it out. This is a little bit more far-fetched, but he, for whatever reason, was looking through Rockstar Games' website on May 27th after the website was down for a couple of minutes, which he believed was because they were updating their website. He was checking through the games list in the developer mode, like when you go to inspect element, a page, and on that page, he got these two errors. So if you look at the two on the bottom, it says rockstargames.com/games/details/11, and then the same, but /112. And the error was failed to load resource. The server responded with a status of 404, not found. Now, what's interesting about those two errors are the numbers 11 and 112. If you go to that exact link, rockstargames.com/games/details/1, you get directed to the Red Dead Redemption page. If you do the same thing for the other one, but instead of 112, you just type in 111, that brings you to the Undead Nightmare page. So that's how those two numbers tie into the Red Dead franchise. Now, you may wonder, because if you type in any number, that's not one of the games they already have. Like if you just go to the website and type in /1111111, it's going to give you an error, and any other number, pretty much, it'll give you an error. So you may be thinking, well, why are these two numbers important? The two numbers are important because their website was actually trying to load something from those pages. And if we go back to the beginning of this story, where the guy believed they were updating the website, guess what's coming out in about a week and a half? E3. Guess what also is supposedly going to be at E3? Take-Two in a big way. Guess who's under Take-Two? Rockstar. Guess what Rockstar hasn't done in the last 3 years? Announce a new game. And guess what they would have to do to their website if they announced a new game? They would have to update it with the details for the games. Why there are two numbers there, I'm not sure. I don't know if one is going to be a remastered version and then the other one is going to be the actual new Red Dead game, or if these two numbers just mean it's going to be a Red Dead Redemption remastered and then a Red Dead Undead Nightmare remastered. No one really knows, but this is some interesting stuff. That is it with the video, though. What do you guys in the comments think about that first screenshot? And then what do you guys think about this craziness going on Rockstar's website? I'm pretty pumped up because Red Dead Redemption is one of my favorite games of all time. And if we're actually getting a remastered and an actual new game, man, I will freaking love Rockstar forever. Thank you guys for watching, though. Drop a like if you did enjoy and found this video helpful. Subscribe for more awesome GTA or Red Dead Redemption news and info. See you guys in the next one, though. And as always, it's your boy Saints Phantom out. Peace.